ready?
No.
Bring in the models.
Go home. Oh, Stacey Dooley. Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my Chanel. I just hurt my finger. And welcome back to another episode of Glow Up Girls.
Once upon a time,
She died.
The historical mockumentary by Stacey Dooley. Well, my lovelies, it's been a little while since I've done one of these. I'm not entirely sure what we saw last time. What did we see? Oh no, we saw beautiful fashion editorial, gorgina creations that I was fully like, oh my god, I really want to see more of that. I believe today is episode 5 of season 2. You'll have to forgive me. I am just recovering from a cold, if you can hear it in my voice, and also the fact that dissociation is lurking just round the corner of every thought that I have.
That's lovely.
So, my lovelies, join with me today to watch more Stacey Dooley nonsense. Grab yourself a beverage. Today it's energy, although might as well be piss, girls. Pop your little ochinger right into your dooley hole and let's watch Glow Up Season 2.
Tips for the beginner crossdresser, Part 2. Learn basic makeup skills.
Ooh! It's time for a glow up, girl. I do want to say some of the contestants reached out on the last video and left a few comments, so thank you so much for joining in. Looking at you, a foiliage.
Today, the MUAs are getting ready for their next assignment.
They are, look.
And I have an urgent
IKEA
message
tables.
for them.
Let's have a look. See?
Oh my god, it's a video.
What's this? A video.
Guys, there's been
What's she got in her camera reel? What's that? Oh, she's got a lot of selfies. Is that a couple of Stacey Dooley in there as well? Oh. I don't know why, but my eyes are so watery today. She's a sickly woman, girly wig. She's turned a corner. She's doing fine, but she is a bit emotional. Stacey, please don't do an investigative journalism on me.
I am en route to a brothel.
First of all, imagine waking up one day and finding that Stacey Dooley videos are on your phone.
Guys, there's been a bit of an emergency. I have had a fall. I'm going to have to go
Oh,
straight
no,
to the
she's
hospital.
fallen
You're
in
gonna
some-
have to meet me there. Not just any old hospital. Holby City Hospital.
Holby City, girl. Holby
LC
City.
Studios. Because we're about to enter...
I believe Holby City is... Wait, no, hang on. Is Holby City... No. Is Casualty based in Holby City or is Holby City a separate show? Either way, girly wigs.
Did you hear that, my pet?
It's a sitcom. Sitcom? No. I believe it's a soap opera based within a hospital. So there's going to be lots of... Maybe that's what today is. Special effects, girly wigs.
Beautiful.
We're about to enter the world of special effects.
Yes. Psychic woman
Our
on the game.
hosts this week, Holby City.
Holby.
Now in its 20th year, the award-winning drama is packed with medical storylines,
Oh, I guess it is
showcasing
just- oh, look,
makeup
a
and
leg.
prosthetics at
I
their
guess it
best.
is, in fact.
Coming
How much of this am I
into
going to
today,
show?
our MUAs have to scrub up and show us that they can cut it in the world of
pun.
TV special effects.
Oh,
If
cinematography.
you work for a medical drama, you may
I
be
wouldn't
asked
bother.
to create a simple bruise, deep gashes, prosthetic body pieces,
See?
you name it, they will ask for
You
it.
name it, we've shoved it up your girl.
Here, touch it.
I don't want to touch it.
Oh no, it's been gloopy. Careful.
Is that like a brain
Val's
scan
got
or
an
something?
eyeliner loose.
Morning, MUAs. I didn't even click
Oh, she is.
This is Dr. Dom and Dr. Val.
Not Dr. Dom.
As well as having to impress Glow Up's resident judges, the MUAs will also need to satisfy today's guest judge.
Ooh.
It's my pleasure to introduce Head of
Satisfy her.
Prosthetics here at Holby City, and of course your boss for the day is Megan Thomas.
Hello,
Hi,
Megan,
and
girl. Do you know what? I'm so excited that they're actually spending time with creative professionals. I feel like in the last season, we kind of saw a few professionals, but it was mostly, I guess maybe due to budget, it was a lot of like challenge-based nonsense without the guidance of like a professional right there and then. I don't know. I feel like this could be good. This could be good. So far, so good this season. So far, so good. So let's hope it's cow. Keep up the energy, girly wig.
It's what she would have wanted.
Megan Thomas.
Where's she going to put that?
Hi guys, and welcome to the set of Holby City.
She has a lovely voice. Oh, skewered.
Megan's
YouTube.
career-
YouTube is not going to let me post this because it's going to be like, oh, this gore girl, what's your channel become?
Megan's career has seen her work on iconic films, including Men in Black,
Men in Wigs.
Aladdin, and Cinderella.
Aladdin and Cinderwig. Oh, an
Special effects
A
isn't
lung.
just a form of makeup,
Lung?
it
Liver?
is art. It's challenging. Attention to detail is everything. The MUAs, we need to go that extra mile use their time correctly, because if they're rushed, that will affect the end result.
It will.
Welcome
Do you
to
know
the
what?
set
They
of Holby
do.
City.
They do. And do you know what this show loves to do? Come over and put the pressure on and be like,
So, Margaret, you are doing terrible and you were in the bottom last week and your family does hate you. So how does that make you feel about applying this eyelash in this way?
She is awful.
do you know, I washed my hair this morning and I always do this issue. When I wash my hair whilst I'm going to film, it always just looks a bit rough. Like, it never looks as sleek and lovely as it does on, like, day 2. Daytona Beach, girl! But then if I use weighing down product, by day 2, it actually looks too weighed down. So, like, oh, grow up. Maybe you should just get a buzz cut.
Welcome to the set of Holby City. Today you've been booked to do makeup on some of the
lovely,
extras on the show.
Extras,
the characters
okay.
have been in a fight and I need you
In a
to create
fight?
realistic wounds and injuries on them.
She's been in a
I'm
fight.
looking for realistic colouring and bruising, blood effects and flawless blending of prosthetic edges.
Do you know, they don't have as much of a glow filter on this camera, and it's the best choice. Look, their skin looks lovely, but the highlights aren't completely blown out and taking over everything, making it all look so dreamy and ridiculous. I love a glow filter. Look at this in my drawer of secrets down here. This is a cinematic glow filter. I wonder if I can show you what I mean by this. Hang on. This is a Black Diffusion 1.4. If I put this over, can you tell the difference? Like, the highlights look different. It's all very glowy. Even my skin looks different, I think. And then when I take it off, it's like crystal clear. Do you see? Do you see the difference? Do you see? I feel like maybe this show probably had 6 of these stacked up against each other because there's no excuse, girls.
Blending of prosthetic edges.
Flawless.
And I'm also looking for how you
Goodness.
act around your actor.
And it's vitally important that you bring each character's specific look to life, because there's a very exciting reward.
The 2 MUAs that deliver the most convincing looks will have their work televised and the opportunity to see their work as it's filmed later on today.
That is, okay, that's actually a great reward. Actually seeing your work on TV as a budding makeup artist. Well, how amazing is that? I don't think I've done that. Apart from maybe on myself when I was an extra in Whitechapel. Oh, but that's what, 10 years ago now? Old. Why is Royal Mail emailing me about International Women's Day? Are we meant to post more things or something? I don't understand.
To give them the technical knowledge they need to work with prosthetics, first for the MUAs is a short demo from Megan.
Demonstration! I love it,
Where
girl.
you're going to apply it. I'm going to put a bit of glue there. just
I
to
have
anchor it.
very
You're gonna
little experience
dry
in
the glue.
prosthetics.
It has to go clear before you stick it down.
It's very important to learn as many skills as possible because you never know what's going to be thrown at you.
Do you know, though, back in the 90s, early 2000s, you didn't. We now live in a world in which everyone is expected to do every job possible within an industry without any pay increase. Do you know, in the 90s, no one, if you wanted to be a professional makeup artistry working in fashion editorial, no one would have been like, now you have to do prosthetic bruises everywhere, girly wig. That would never. The industries, vastly different now.
When I'm happy that it's stuck, I'm going to dissolve this edge with the acetone.
Not only will the
a
MUAs
little
have
bit like
to
working
attach
with
the
a bald
prosthetic seamlessly, they'll also need to use colour,
what's
blending the piece to match the actor's skin tone.
What palette was that?
Just going in with a blue here.
Finally, bruise paints and fake blood finish the look.
Yes! Oh,
They've just
she's
in a
been at
fight,
herself,
it's fresh
girl!
Bruising.
Fight with a lawnmower.
There is a whole colour theory around bruising about how old it is, where the blood is moving around
Is this
under
actual
the skin.
bruising?
We
I
are
think this is
talking
actual
real
bruising. I'm
technicalities.
not quite sure how the BBC managed to show that, but there we go.
We are talking real technicalities.
So this is a real
Dominic.
quick demo, guys. This is just
Why don't you
a
give us the
example
demonstration?
of how to do each step.
Okay,
Hello, Stacey girl. A sensible
The
chemise.
MUAs need to apply these
Ooh,
techniques
Ophelia's
with
outfit,
precision and speed, as they only have 90 minutes to complete the assignment.
90 minutes,
The
right.
time starts now.
That's a good amount of time, I think.
Adam likes. Oh, and Eve.
Is it a sign?
Each MUA
The snake arrives to poison Eve.
James's character has been punched in the eye.
Right, in the eyeball
Sold
girl.
had a
Needle in the
large
eyeball
ring
girl.
on one of their fingers, making an incision into the skin. The punching has made a strong bruise.
A strong bruise.
Ophelia
You'd also
is
have to
preparing
kind of
apply
understand what
her
realistic
first
bruises
ever
look like as well,
professional
wouldn't you?
prosthetic.
The upper lip has a deep cut.
There's a strong bruise along the jaw spreading into the neck.
The MUAs have been given 3 prosthetics each, but it's down to them to decide how many they need to achieve their look.
Yes.
Don't know if I'm doing it right, but I'm gonna try.
Ooh.
What Ophelia lacks in experience with prosthetics, she's hoping to make up for with one of her passions.
Bruising?
I love a lot of gore.
Oh!
I love horror films.
Oh, she's a gothic woman.
My early makeup memory was Halloween, because that was the only time that I'm allowed to put makeup on. I love special effects because to create something that realistic is an art form. It's something that is like mind-blowing to me.
I agree. Oh, a little villain.
Do you guys have like razors around?
Oh, that prosthetic. Oh, it's got like the fat bits when you cut yourself and there's like adipose tissue on display and it's like... I think this whole episode's going to be blurred.
Do you guys have like razors around? I guess.
She's going to actually slice him, yes.
If
For
the
realism.
prosthetics are placed correctly, they should be the perfect fit.
The right cheek. So got some swelling on that side going on.
Bernie's actor had a heavy item thrown at her head.
Oh my God.
There's also going to be some
What'd
strong
she do
bruising
that
on
for,
one side of the
silly?
face with some small cuts. I've had training in it before, but I just need to try and focus and yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Eve's attaching her prosthetic with a special adhesive.
Oh God,
I'm
what
just
is
going
it,
to be working some
mastics?
glue, so if you keep your eyes closed for me, because they're quite fumy.
Her character brief involves a broken nose, as does prosthetic enthusiast Hannah's.
Oh.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, she's used them last time,
Acetane's
didn't
melting
she?
the
It
bottom
didn't,
of these pots.
didn't really go very well.
My dream job would be working in film and TV doing prosthetics, especially in a horror genre. I'm not trained, it's just my own self-taught skill. I can make prosthetics
None of
out
these are special
paper
effects.
mache and sponges.
Oh yes, girl! Teeth
30
in the
minutes
eyes.
she's moved on to the most crucial and difficult phase, dissolving the edges.
Yes.
It's really cool using a real prosthetic. They're like, the way that the edges blend is just so realistic. Like, I love it. It's great.
Not everyone's feeling so positive.
Ooh.
I'm looking at how they treat their actor and being aware of safety in the materials that they're using.
Grenadine.
Didn't see that there. I'm so sorry.
Just carry on.
Oh no, has he spilt something on her? And everyone's like,
Really sorry.
going to be shot now.
chart for you right now.
Unfortunately, Bernie's kind of struggling.
Oh,
He's
is
spilled
today the day we
some
say goodbye,
adhesive on
Bernie?
her lap.
Bye,
I
Bernie.
didn't realise.
Oh yeah, she looks a bit stressed, his model. Was it adhesive he spilled?
He spilled some adhesive on her lap. I didn't realise.
Oh, spilt adhesive on your model's lap. I mean, accidents do happen. This is something that does happen in the real world. If you're a freelancer or working within a company environment, you would hope that you have insurance for these sorts of situations. But, God, the problem with spilling adhesive is it very quickly becomes a complete mess.
I coined it. I own it. Bitch.
I've never spilt a big bottle of adhesive like this, but eyelash glue. Eyelash glue is a naughty little beast, and if you let it play with you, it will. I've spilt it in bags, I've spilt it on desks. I've even done that thing where you are cleaning off a lash band and you have the little bunch up of glue. Perhaps a little bit goes on the table and you've accidentally knocked it on the floor and then it gets stuck to the bottom of your shoe and pressed into the carpet forever, destroying your opportunity to get your deposit back, girl. Not speaking from personal experience, obviously. Interesting energy in the studio here today, girls. Basically, moral of the story is glue.
Nothing like it.
A tiny fried egg. Egged. Oh God, they're really laying this on thick, aren't they?
He just hasn't grasped it. It's upside down. His edges aren't great.
The prosthetic's upside down?
Yeah. When a piece has been made for a person, then it will have to fit on the particular side or place that it's been cast for or made for.
Does that feel okay?
I think
Is that her? Yeah. I just want to re-evaluate where I'm going to put it. Cool. Was that okay? Yeah. Amazing.
Oh, I don't know about this. This isn't going too well. She's
anything.
being a wonderful sport, though.
I think I'm doing it correctly now.
The The prosthetic is still upside down and on the wrong side.
Oh no! I was gonna say, sometimes when you are reading a brief and it says, on the right-hand side, blah, you do have to clarify if it means you're right, they're right, the mirror right, or the actual right side. Poor Bernie,
Wrong
Bernadette.
side.
I'm happy with my placement now.
Oh, well, here she is again to be like, hello, just thought I'd tell you.
How's she doing?
Gonna go in the
It looks
well.
like she hasn't applied the second piece. So that could go against her.
Interesting.
The MUA should be looking at spending half their time on applying and the rest of the time with colouring and effects. Okay, guys, that's an hour
I think
gone.
that's
You've got
probably
30
a good
minutes
idea.
left.
That was an hour. That's crazy.
With time running
Oh.
out, Bernie is still no closer to painting his prosthetic.
Hi, Bernie, how are you getting on?
Bernie's
I'm not
sweating.
feeling very good about it.
No.
I'm not happy with those edges.
We'll just
at all.
focus on the next step.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Just
just
think of your time.
I'm gonna just focus on my painting now. This is the bit that I like doing, so
Brilliant.
yeah.
Oh,
Hannah's
he's
on the-
very a people pleaser as well, isn't he, poor Bernie? You can tell because he's very much like, I'm going to concentrate on the things that I'm good at, blah, blah, blah. Like he feels a little bit like he might be kind of rushed. I've been in that situation. I feel like most of us have, you know, when you feel like everything's going wrong and you're like, do you know what? Positive spin. I'm going to do the bit that I like, even though I know that this is going to end whatever this opportunity is. I had an interview once with a science company in which my role would have been adjusting slides in PowerPoint to accurately reflect scientific facts and information that a sales team could use to sell medical devices. So, I thought I was doing wonderfully within the PowerPoint because my skills with PowerPoint are quite good. I was making animations, I was doing little highlights and having the information change, only when I realised towards the very end, wasn't meant to do that, wasn't meant to do any nice animations, wasn't meant to change the way anything looked. What I was meant to do is literally go, copy, paste, fact. Why someone needs this to be a role, I don't know, but I mean, didn't get the job because I was too artistic. Can you believe it? But when I'd hit that point in that interview and I realised what I was doing, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna, you know, chalk this up to experience. This is an opportunity to learn, not what to do again. Luckily, it wasn't on TV.
Hannah's on the final stage, bringing her injuries to life by adding fake
A
blood.
bleedy woman.
Bruises can be yellow, can't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
A healing bruise is quite yellow, isn't
I
it?
spent too long doing this one, but it is done well, if I do say so myself.
Oh, Hannah, careful.
Hannah, stop saying you're doing well because it's stressing me out.
Yes, famous last words.
Okay.
I keep asking
She needs to
people
put
just
mascara
to do
on
a bit
her
shitter in this
mascara.
competition, and everyone's like, nah, I want to win.
I'm just considering whether it's better to stop at this point, leave the small cut to the face. I don't want to do one amazing and then one really terribly, because this looks pretty wounded anyway. So
Yeah, but you have a brief to work to, Hannah.
I'm hoping that...
Oh,
I want
Hanwalia
you
is...
to
Oh
be
my god, has
nice
she
for
got
that.
fake nipple piercings on her top? That's amazing.
I need it quick. Thank you.
Bernie is the last MUA to add blood and bruises to his actor.
I feel one side looks realistic and one side doesn't. And I'm on the time limit, like competition's at stake, so I just want to focus.
Girls, 5 minutes left.
Oh! Stacey Dooley
need
is
to
telling
focus.
you all that there is 5 minutes left.
Okay, guys,
Grow up.
brush this down. Your time is up.
Right, okay. Homst biscuit.
This is the first time
Homst.
I've felt happy with what I've done.
Do you look pretty? Don't even look at it. Don't look at it.
I just want to say, look at this little baby. Ah, you sleeping in my backdrop. This is my backdrop. And you having a rest. Oh, sorry, did my love wake you up? Ah. Absolutely deranged, aren't I? Any pet parents out there also deranged? Love it, girls.
Don't even look at it. Don't look at it.
Ophelia, don't look at me! All the 80s are back.
As the Holby cast and crew gather to shoot the day's scenes, it's time for the judges to fight it out themselves.
here we go.
And decide which two MUA's actors will be chosen for the filming.
Okay.
Up first,
An
James's
Inferno
actor
t-shirt.
with a punch to the eye.
If you come in with a gash on your head, you would have covered it. So there would be a transfer of gloopy blood in her hair, some maybe dripping down her face.
Around the eye, I don't know if the bruising is that convincing.
Looks a bit pretty, his bruising.
Yes.
Eve's done a really good
Yeah,
job. Can't really see any edges, which is great. Her use of colour on the piece, it's blending in nicely with the skin tone.
I love the fact she's thought about how the body would have reacted to that sort of trauma.
Very believable.
Hannah's actor had a broken nose and a cut to the face.
Oh, Hannah.
There were 2 pieces that should have been applied here, so the brief hasn't been fulfilled.
The issue here is that she hasn't understood the colour theory of injured skin.
Oh, here you go,
Kind of looks
see?
a bit yellowy, and that's kind of like a 3, 4, maybe a 5-day-old bruise.
If she's been in a big fight, I would have thought there'd be some tears.
Next up, Ophelia.
Oh, Hannah. Oh,
They got
dear.
punched on the mouth. I caught the edge of the table and
Oh my
created
God.
a larger cut.
Edges?
That was amazing.
Oh, she's an actress. Oh, she's got an EGOT.
Turn your head this way slightly. I think she's
Look at it,
fulfilled
we
the
loved
brief.
it. Oh.
I like where she's paid attention to the detail, the little veins, broken capillaries, and
Yeah, her brief
Oh, yeah,
was
she's done
lovely.
really good.
Last up, Bernie.
Ben.
His brief had a large swelling and bruising on the right side of the face,
Oh,
with some
Bernie.
small cuts.
Oh, Bernie.
It's actually on the wrong side of the face.
Oh, here we go.
And the piece is upside down.
oh,
That's why it looks
see.
puckered and...
That part at the bottom should have actually gone from
yeah,
the nose.
and then the
That-
big swelling would have been on
Would
the
have
jaw. And then he's come in with bruising, but kind of highlighted the edge even more. And also, he's got on the second piece, but for some reason he's put it over here and given her a black eye, which isn't on the brief.
It sort of doesn't work on any level, really,
No.
does it?
No.
It sort of doesn't work on any level whatsoever, does it?
It's time for
Oh,
the judge's
dear.
verdict.
Is this a set or is this real?
So, guys, thank you for today. There was some great work.
But the 2 MUAs who impressed
Oh, I
me
like
the
her
most...
outfit here, Val's outfit. She's got her little, is that a little pill? It's like a little pill as a necklace. Oh, Valerie's turning the fashion today. Here is a look that I will probably wear when I am also a few years older. Right, who is it?
and whose actors will be appearing on the show today are Eve and Ophelia.
Yes, Eve and Ophelia. Well done,
guys.
girls. Oh, look, a fight. Oh, Hannah.
Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you so much.
Oh, dear. Oh, God, right, here we go. Doom.
See, there's not much colour here,
Yeah.
and he needs a lot more blood.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah? We've only got a couple of minutes in checks in TV, so you have to move really quickly. It's almost like smeared.
Yeah.
Because he would have touched it with his hands.
To be here on such a long-running TV show, it's amazing.
Right, let's put them back in.
I wonder if I can change the colour of this blood to be like blue or something.
Yes!
Being on the set of Holby City, it's a really proud moment of mine.
This is great. What a great opportunity. Oh my God, was he wearing a red hat? What's that red hat say?
What did you just say?
What a great opportunity. Lovely reward. Amazing.
I would love to
I
work
hope they're
on something like
credited.
this. This would be amazing.
See, the thing also is that they're actually getting networking opportunities as well here, which is kind of one of the most important parts within the creative industries, is it's who you know, as well as what you know. And sometimes not even what you know, it's just how long you've been there. Tom! No, don't be naughty, stop it, naughty. Bait! Right, who's gonna be wearing the wig of shame this week, I wonder?
At Glow Up HQ, the judges must decide which two MUAs underperformed
Oh, a
in
nice,
yesterday's
sensible
task,
daytime
landing
jumper.
themselves in the red chairs and first in line.
Oh, look, the glow is
Face-off
back. Can you see?
elimination.
The studio glow is back.
So shall we have a look at Bernie?
Can't
So I
see
think
any
he's just rushed
definition.
ahead instead of figuring out what he was going to actually do.
It looks like it's been stuck on. It looks like a blister plaster that you put on your ankle.
Yeah, it's not. It's
Hannah
not
did fulfill the
authentic, is it?
brief because she hasn't got the second piece on. She hasn't got black eyes. Her edges are quite good, but the colour of the piece is just wrong.
Oh, God.
Shall we have a look at James?
I was disappointed because it looks too pretty. It's not mottled. It doesn't look like a bruise like real life to me.
No.
Yeah,
We'll make a move.
I do see what they
Yeah.
mean.
Good luck.
Thank you.
God, is that it?
I'm
wow,
100%
gosh, that's
sure
quick.
that I'm going to be in the face-off chair.
I forget.
need to make
We're
sure
almost
I don't
nearly
let
the
my
end.
over-panicked mind
he
get the
knows.
best of me.
Right, the guy. Who's in the magenta
If the MUA's
wig?
name is on one of the 2 red chairs, they're heading into the
Savage.
face-off elimination at the end of the day.
Eve is not in the red chair. Jamais is not in the red chair. Hannah and Bernie? Oh, Hannah's like... Hannah will be like, excuse me, what in
There
the
is still
absolute
one way
robbery
to
is
escape
this?
the face-off. Blow the judges away in the creative brief and hope another
look, she
MUA
didn't expect
underachieves
it.
and takes their place.
Bernie, Hannah, you find yourselves in our face-off chairs. This means that you'll have 15 minutes less than everyone else to complete your look.
Yeah.
Yesterday, you used prosthetics to create
like a soothsayer.
realistic wounds and bruising. Today, we want you to create a horrifying look that embodies your worst nightmare, fear, or phobia.
Oh. Drowning
tell us a
in sharks
terrifying
with
tale.
megalophobia.
And it must represent a concept that is personal to you.
Right.
Are you ready?
Look, do you see what I mean when I say there's like too much glow? In the background here, let me use my mouse. Oh, there she is. Like, look at how non-defined this entire area is. It's just so glowy. Like, even the edge of Dominic is like feathered. The glow filter is doing a bit too much in this season. I wonder if they dial it down next season or not.
Are you ready?
No.
Bring in the models.
Go home. Oh, Stacey Dooley.
Unlike yesterday, the MUAs have been allowed to prepare for the creative brief and have been supplied with the model.
Oh,
to
he's
suit their
back.
look.
He was there a few weeks ago, wasn't he, girl?
Okay, MUAs, you have 2.5 hours
Okay.
to nail this creative brief.
Right. The
Best
devil
of luck,
child.
and your time starts now.
Right.
As well as the prosthetics they need for their designs, there's a selection of spares for them to choose from.
Ooh.
Okay, right. So my look is
Oh,
actually
mottled
inspired
mold.
by a parasitic infestation.
Lovely.
On a
love that.
personal level, it's about emotions sort of like eating you inside out.
Oh.
Right.
The MUAs
Very
are all
BBC
using
friendly.
at least one prosthetic.
Right, what's this?
But
Boiled,
Ophelia
babbled,
is using
bobble and
6.
bib.
She may be over-egging
6!
it. I mean, she's going big or going home. That's Ophelia.
Do you know where the plug is? Where's the plug? Oh, come on. Ah! I found it. I'm just blind all along.
Hiding.
So my look is based on the fear of the sea. I have this imagination that this would be lurking under the water.
Yes.
It'd have its hand out of the water and be like, help, I'm drowning, and then you'd go and help it, and it would just pull you under and you'd die.
This looks like a very big piece to be softening and blending those edges, doesn't it?
Yeah, also
When I was younger, I was
movement.
like chased by a peacock. Yeah, and like still to this day, like I'm still petrified of them. Like petrified of peacock.
Mind you, phobias don't have to make sense, do they?
I was like, it's a weird fear to have.
Right, so
What
we've
would
got
your fear be?
pathological
Dark.
fear of peacocks.
Being in a shut room, not being able to see.
I genuinely have a
Say
fear.
that again.
The dark. Being in a shut room, not being able to see.
I genuinely have a fear of lollipop sticks, like wooden
Lollipop
lollipop.
sticks.
I do. Just the thought. I can't do it.
He needs to get out more.
Are you all right?
Goodness,
Yeah, I
lollipop
think I am
sticks.
all right.
Good.
The lollipop
Bit about
lady!
your concept.
I am definitely trypophobic, so that's
Oh,
lots of small
vomit.
holes. You know, like crumpets?
Yeah, I
Like,
love
that's-
crumpets.
Okay.
Is that your worst nightmare?
Looking at them, it makes me feel uncomfortable. It's the little holes all up close together, and I think it must
Is that a
come
common
from
phobia?
trypophobia. I think is common. Yeah.
I've heard this before.
Really?
Yeah, I'm so familiar.
Oh well, like my model's afraid of it too. So
Stop it! I'm outnumbered, dear. Oh, so how do you feel about the fact that this is going on your face?
I'm a bit nervous, but I'm sure it'll be okay.
You're in safe hands.
Yes, we're not actually making holes in you. Oh God, trypophobia, vomit.
Hannah,
Oh, the
Bernie,
devil child!
in.
Praise Satan!
Praise Satan!
Despite struggling with the large prosthetic in yesterday's brief, Bernie's gone for another one today
a
to
bit of
transform
brow
his
bone.
model's forehead.
Into a peacock.
I wanted to go dark fantasy and give it that scary forehead. I've
bit
never actually
cats?
used a foam piece before, so this is a first for me. So
I've
we'll see
never
how it
even
goes.
felt a foam prosthetic. I
After
dread to
escaping the face-off last week, Hannah's hoping her homemade prosthetics will pull her through again.
Interesting. An interesting option, girlie.
Hannah's using a glue gun to create a DIY
Not on the
eyepiece.
floor.
Hannah's going in with tinfoil.
Not on the floor. Are you putting this on her
She's
face?
going back to what she knows, which is things you find in the kitchen.
I like the 3D effect that it's got to it.
I think it's very courageous that she's actually made this piece out of glue.
James,
Stacey Mahan.
talk me through
Oh,
your
Satan,
concept,
girl.
please.
When I was 3, I got rammed over by a goat. It was pretty traumatic, and I fractured a few of my ribs.
Oh no, that is serious.
And I picture this creature in my mind.
Our model doesn't
But this
have
is a horny
a goatee, a
Satan
beard.
man.
I have some yak hair.
Yak hair.
God.
Is this like
It's
actual yak hair?
yes.
From a
it's-
yak?
Yes.
Well, that really does smell like a farm.
Yeah.
So, oh,
It's all glamour here.
what does the yak hair do?
Worst nightmare just happened.
What? A mouse?
No.
Oh.
I went into the loo,
She got stuck in the dark.
closed the door, locked the door.
Someone
sat on-
opened it.
No, sat on the toilet, and the room just went blank.
Someone's got a sense of humour, girl. Oh dear.
Should have put the patty on quicker.
I worry that she doesn't really know how to utilise the glue. Because she's putting it on wet, and this glue, you need to let it get tacky before
This is
you stick
Mastix, I
anything on it.
think, by the look of it. By the bottle, it looks like Mastix. And you need to wait for it to
Ophelia.
like eyelash glue.
Can I
It needs to
touch
be
it?
like
Do you mind? This looks
hair extension glue.
incredible.
This is
How
alarmingly
this working
upsetting.
For you? You
She
love
loves
Have
it,
you
girl.
ever had anything like this before?
No.
We need like
Chicken
a code
pox.
signals. So if you're not feeling like well, or you feel sick, or you feel like anything, just like go like that. Or if you need loo, just yeah.
Just pee
Yeah,
yourself.
just-
Yeah. Sprinkle while you tinkle.
I've got a bucket of piss, sweetie. Grace, you've had an hour. 1 hour.
Oh, Jesus.
Right. And remember, they had an hour for drag. I don't think I'll ever let that go.
By this stage, the MUAs should have moved on from
Trypophobia.
applying their prosthetics to painting them.
Should I add any more? I feel like I should.
Oh,
Because it's
no,
just
I
missing
think-
something, you know?
So far, so good.
Despite starting 15 minutes behind, Bernie is flying through the paintwork of his sinister peacock look.
Bernie
Peacock.
currently is the one that's kind of where you would expect him to be.
Eve, I think she's having problems with that piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably because it's latex. It's more rigid. It hasn't been made to go around an edge. But by now, I'd expect her to have started colouring.
Oh God, the trypophobia one's really getting me.
So we need to paint the maggots as well.
Maggots? Real maggots?
Oh my God.
Real fake maggots? Oh.
Right?
Satan.
It's a custard.
Oh, stop it, Hannah.
Oh my God, that is
very
horrible.
upsetting.
I'm so sorry.
Absolutely foul. Oh no.
The pus fell off, gross.
MUAs, you have 30
I mean, it's
minutes
good because I am
remaining.
reacting. You know, it is realistic because I'm like, bleh! Hey, bleh!
Unlike the
Davy
other
Jones,
MUAs, Hannah's decided to base her look on not just one, but 2 fears.
Oh God.
I'm
here
very
we go.
afraid of wasps. I see little tiny holes. My brain automatically thinks little wasps are going to be in there.
Oh, it is a bit waspy lady.
That looks
Here
interesting.
we go.
That gives me goosebumps.
Do I want to run away or do I want to squeeze it?
Once I get the colouring down, it's all details to finish the look off for me.
I think he's used the wrong red. He's used a red that's too clean.
I'm still working on getting the prosthetic to stick to the face, but I've just started to do a little bit of quick colour work.
Because she never put a base across the face, made the skin pale, and then she could have added all these colours and it would have looked slightly more horrifying.
It looks a little bit Disney.
Does it? I think it looks a little bit,
I just finished this side.
I don't know about any of all this.
Talk to me. How's it going?
I'm not happy with
You're
this
not?
at all, no.
Oh, Bernie.
No.
Why not?
Prosthetics is not for me.
Do you know what? We need to park negative Nancy.
Yeah.
Drop her off at the bottom of the car park.
I think that's looking great.
MUAs, you've got 10 minutes
It's not giving me
left.
peacock vibes,
Last
but you know.
10 minutes.
I don't know how I'd feel about wearing all this.
Sorry,
I'd be
what?
like, I needed to go. Oh, not a maggot down the bra, girl. God, I wonder if this one's going to get demonetized, just like my last video here on the Chanel. I don't think I'll be making another Sun, Sex and Suspicious Parents, sadly. God, I hope this doesn't get demonetized. Oh, Mummy needs to pay rent.
God, how awful! You're gonna hate me because I'm gonna make all your hair wet.
Right.
She's pulled it back with her.
She has.
She's definitely moved away from her glitz and glam side. Are you kidding?
Say something more for me.
I sort of love this in a weird way.
Oh no, drippy
Very editorial.
Chin, drippy chin.
He put the gloss on too soon.
Take the gloss off the chin.
2 minutes left.
But what if it should be a glossy chin?
blood.
Are peacocks glossy? I guess they are. Oh, stop it. I don't need a close-up.
I'm happy.
Put your holes away. Ooh.
It's all about attention to detail in these last few
It
seconds.
certainly is, girly wig. Oh. Like the concept, don't know if it's executed.
Do you like it? Holy shit.
I don't do special effects or prosthetics, so... Wow! Oh, love it! Oh, see? Very Davy Jones wig.
Time is up. Stop what you're doing,
Stacey's
please.
skin
Brush
is
down,
so... Like,
sponge
look...
is down.
Sorry. Look at this woman's skin. Oh, she's almost a bit angry, like an assistant head teacher in a primary school. But look at her skin! Oh! Skin! Right, here we go.
There's so much more.
Are you ready for
Please may you
judgment?
take your models next door to be photographed.
Photo girl. Have a little fucking photo. Get them fucking chairs. Right, what's this? A 5D Mark IV? I think it might be. Ooh. No. Yes. Oh. Oh. Actually, it might not be a 5D. Is it a 5D Mark IV? I can't remember if the 5D Mark IV has an articulating screen or not. It's definitely a Canon, though. This is my 5D Mark II, and I love this camera. In fact, actually, do you know what? I think I might take it out soon. She's a heavy beast, though. My goodness me. This is like, if this fell off a balcony on someone, would do damage.
She's dead.
Oh, I hate it. Waspy hole. Put your wasp hole away! Oh, quickly, somebody find out where that car is. Number plates. Right, what's the tea?
Hannah, would you like to come forward?
Destroy the patriarchy, not the planet.
When I was a kid, I had a wasp's nest in my wall, and I very vividly remember the feeling of them being there and the sound at nighttime that kind of like, I wanted to create something that showed the disgust I feel, and I hope that it disgusts you.
Well, it does disgust me.
It does.
What's most exciting about this is you made something and you stuck it on her face, and I think it is amazing.
Yes, it's a
I
great
love,
prosthetic
like,
considering she made it.
gooiness And stickiness is quite creepy. It really is.
The way that you made that prosthetic work and fit the face, it's so seamless.
Yes.
And it was amazing, it was amazing, it was amazing, it was amazing, it was amazing.
Is she gonna show us a ding-dong?
And then you put the plastic bees on.
Oh.
They're too big, they're
Plastic
too
bees.
cartoon.
Thank you.
Perhaps one would have been enough. Plastic bees. Plastic. Plastic
James.
bees. Plastic. Do you have any
When I was a
plastic
toddler,
bees?
I got tackled by a goat. It is my first memory of trauma, and I was getting these crazy nightmares, and I was envisioning this guy.
I love how you've used loads of different mediums in your makeup.
yes.
The mouthpiece, you've applied
very
really
well-
beautifully.
very well
the
blended.
edges. I think it's a really good job. Well done.
Thank you.
Is it horrific? No. It's too pretty.
It's very, well, it doesn't have to be horrific. Well, maybe that's part of the brief. It actually seems a little bit more folklore, like a folklore creature, rather than a nightmare creature. Does that make sense? It's giving me Krampus for some reason. A bit Krampus? Why is that? Why am I getting Krampus from this? Does Krampus look like this?
Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat the question?
No.
No.
It's too pretty.
It's too weak.
There is a symmetry issue.
Is there?
And I could see it. As soon as you placed the second horn, you weren't looking.
Who's to say
it
horns
is
are-
those attentions to
Oh,
details
yeah,
that
it
is
is a little
really
bit
going to start setting people apart because the talent level is really high.
I guess
Thank you
that's
very much.
true. When nearer the end of the competition, the splitting hairs go. Consider
Bernie.
this hair split. Bernadette.
I'll be totally honest with you, I'm not happy with this look.
You're not?
At all, no.
Okay.
I knew that prosthetics would be tricky for me.
Oh.
Okay. Weirdly, I'm not offended by your prosthetic. I think you've done a really good job.
I think the prosthetic's great.
Okay.
So don't highlight what you think you've done wrong because the other people in the room might not notice.
This is people pleasing, isn't it?
But
I've
your
done
symmetry is way out. One side, you travel up from the under eye and it goes up, whereas the other side, it kind of goes straight out and then goes up. And that's where my issue is.
Thank you. Also, that creasing on the lid, that black needed to be set. Well, that wasn't as bad as one
Ophelia,
thought.
please come forward.
Ophelia's gonna get a ding dong. If she doesn't get a ding dong, I'm gonna ding dong Val all the way home.
It's about parasites. It's almost like my emotions built up and it eats me out from the inside.
Yesterday, I said
Very
that you needed
upsetting.
to work on the colour. Today, you've really taken that on board. You've used 6 prosthetics, and they're all seamless.
Good golly!
Oh, she's got a good golly!
Ding dong!
Ding dong girl. Oh, she's got a ding dong all over the place.
This works because
Oh.
it's so bloody believable.
Yes, it does.
It is beyond. For me, this feels like the work of a sci-fi specialist.
Yeah, somebody
We've
already
got
in the industry.
beautiful
I agree.
veining,
Totally agree.
These sort of like pustules that are like bursting.
Pustulating
It is
pustules.
brilliant!
She's got a giant pustulating ding dong girl.
Oh my Michelle.
Well done. Well done.
Dom had nothing to say. Okay, sure. Oh, well done, Opheliage.
If you'd like to come up.
Much better than last week. Oh, no. Right.
I wanted to cover the mouth to represent not being
I
able to
actually really
scream for
like
help.
this. I think David
When I
Jones
look
week.
at this, I feel like I want to breathe. And it really conveys that idea of panic. I wish there was something a little bit more to it.
Really?
At the
More?
top, it would have just kind of pulled the
It
whole
almost
thing
looks like
together.
she's fused to a boat.
I
or
don't
something.
care that there's nothing happening up around the eyes. I like the way the eyes look like they're sort of like sunken. I love the fact that it feels like she's been dead a long time.
Yeah.
I love it.
Submerge.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Well done, Eve. Well done. Right, God, who's going to be at the bottom? Bernie? And
The work that we're seeing is unbelievable. But
I don't even
you've
know.
gotten
Bernie
this
and
far,
James?
so you've just got to keep it up. Keep it up, because only one of you can win.
we've got a lovely pep talk there. Thank you, Val.
Thank you, MUAs.
With a pep in her step.
The judges
Pep-to-Bill
must now
smile in her
decide
shoe.
which 2 MUAs will go into the face-off elimination.
God, who's it
we
going
have
to
Eve.
be? Girly wigs.
I know she had a problem laying down her prosthetics.
She did.
But I think she did a pretty good job.
She did.
Hannah.
I really like this. You really get the impression that it's quite horrifying.
Oh, it might be Hannah.
It's not horrifying.
It is.
It's not
horrifying.
eerie. It would be more horrifying without the plastic toys.
I think if the bee was inside and like
James,
poking out, that
it
might give you a
is
bit more like
romantic.
horrific.
It is not a nightmare.
It is a bit romantic.
What do we think of Bernie's work?
I think he used the excuse of, I don't do prosthetics, to not do a good job.
No, I don't think that's true.
Inside that makeup artist
His
is a
prosthetic
very,
is fine.
very clever mind. He just needs to let it out.
Does it fit the brief? No. I think we're all agreed on our first MUA going into the face-off.
Yes,
but
I think.
second one, it's a very close call.
Oh.
Oh my God.
We're at the vampire's castle.
Okay, gang, thank you so much for your patience.
Right.
Bernie, Hannah, you started this morning off in our face.
That's what I say to people when I'm running late. I don't say, oh, sorry for being late. I say, oh, thank you for your patience. I was held up.
I'm a professional woman.
Business tip from a businesswoman.
You started this morning off in our face-off chairs. The question is, have you done enough to convince the judges that you don't deserve to be sent into the face-off elimination?
It's a bit gaslighty, isn't it? Have you done enough, though, have you? Do you think? Is that right?
Bernie, your look wasn't terrifying.
So you're in the bin.
It actually didn't fit the brief. So I'm afraid you are in the face-off.
Oh, come along now, girly wigs.
Hannah, you struggled with your colour work. But yet you impressed us with your homemade prosthetic.
Oh, yeah, she made it from scratch.
And
That's gotta
also
count for
blending of edges.
But?
So you've beat the seat.
Oh, she beat the seat. She's beat the beat the seat. Beat.
So you know what that means? We need to find someone to replace Hannah in the face-off.
It does. And is it gonna be James?
This person's look simply wasn't horrific enough.
James. Jamais.
They had poorly placed prosthetics that were badly blended. So James, you'll be the second MUA in the face-off elimination.
Oh, that's, yeah. No one did that
Judges,
bad
thank you
this
so
week.
much for being shortly.
That's the thing, isn't it? Someone always has to be in the bottom.
Bernie, James,
God, here we go.
please say your goodbyes. One of you won't be coming back.
Bye, girls. See you all later. See you on the road. See you in the magazines. See you on tour.
Obviously, I know
Do
how
they
it
go
all
on
goes.
tour? Probably
You just
not.
got to keep your eyes on the prize from the second you walk in front of that chair.
It's true.
All right, boys. You okay?
Yeah, I'm not ready to go home. I want to be in this competition.
Oh, come on, girly wigs.
To create a level
Ooh!
playing field, the MUAs will face off over a pair of identical
We've not
twins.
seen them face this way before, have we? Is it clone the eye? Clone the eye.
So, guys, TV and film makeup is all about replication to ensure
certainly is.
continuity.
What we want to see is a complete copy of the opposite eye. The colour
This is a good
must be
challenge.
identical. And the rhinestones need to be the right sizes in the right places.
Our MUAs will need
Ooh,
to
that's a
create the
lovely
shape,
clue.
then map out where to put the rhinestones.
Do you know
You
what?
can
I
either
really
use
like this
tweezers,
makeup.
Or you can use blue tack.
It's giving me like
It
diet
should
euphoria.
be mirror image.
Oh, I do like that. Do you know what?
Boys,
Yes!
Good luck. You have 15 minutes,
Right.
and your time starts now.
Good luck, girly wigs. Good luck, girly wigs. Good luck, girly wigs. Come on now, girly wigs. Girly wigs. Girly wigs. Girly wigs. Girly wigs. Girly wigs. Sometimes this song gets copyright clocked when I go to upload this video, so I'm singing over the nonsense to hope that it doesn't.
Bigger brush. Whereas James has gone in with a small brush and just etching away.
That's 5 minutes gone. You've got 10 minutes left.
Yes, how would
What's
you all this?
interesting now is that James is going in with the blue tack, whereas Bernie's going in with tweezers. Now I find tweezers really difficult because you just need a little shape, which Bernie has, and those rhinestones are going to ping off.
That's very true. Very true.
2 minutes left.
Interesting. Interesting. I used to use one of those little rhinestone pencils that was like blip, 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 blip. Makes the whole thing so much easier. Oh, he's really quivering. The nerves.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get out.
Your time is up.
Who Whose wig is the girliest after all? Okay, right, let's have a look. Do you know what? Those are pretty good, pretty similar. There's maybe on Bernie's side a little bit less colour at the lash line. God, that's close though. Even the edges at the outsides are nice and sharp all together. The rhinestones are in the right place. Are they the right shape? They are the right shape. Oh my gosh, this is tough. This is a tough one, girly wig. I wonder if they're going to do what they did last time, which was...
It's so hard to tell that we have to take into account what you've done last week.
We've got to have a conflab, haven't we? Oh yeah, see, look. I love that blue. But I do feel like the LUT they've put on this colour grade makes the blues far more blue than they are.
Dom, I think we need a conflab.
Domination.
Okay.
I think Bernie's going.
It is so fine between the two.
It really
But
is.
one is just better than the other.
Is it?
It was tight and tense till we got to the final minute.
1 minute
And then
burger.
I knew that
One
was the winner.
One
was the winner. James, even though the colour was identical to the other eye, the shape was just too thin.
Oh, is it? I can't see. She needs to close her eyes.
Bernie, it all comes down to one missing rhinestone.
It certainly does.
You failed to place on the inner
Oh,
corner
no.
of the left eye.
He didn't though, did he?
We've made a
I thought it had
decision.
fallen off. I'm going to go back and check that, actually. Hang on. Hang on one moment, girly wig. Oh, he had. Oh.
To one missing rhinestone. You failed to place
You failed.
on the inner corner
Of
of
the
the
wig.
left eye.
Oh, Bernie.
We've made a decision. Bernie, please pack up your kit. You'll be going home.
Oh. Bernie really wanted this as well.
Judges, thank you so, so much.
He also did say earlier in the episode he's got some experience at this or some
James,
training at this, so...
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, is he gonna be
Bernie,
sick?
commiserations. I'm so, so gutted for you.
Thanks.
Bernie, you will have a career in makeup. Do not fear.
This week definitely wasn't my week, but this isn't the last anyone's seen of me. I have a dream to take this industry by storm, and that's what's gonna happen.
Yes.
Sweetheart,
You
I'm
do
so
all that.
sorry. You're an amazing artist. This is just... The world's not ready for you on this stage, but it's ready for you on another stage.
Do you know Val's been lovely this episode? She hasn't been hateful at all. She's been very uplifting to people. And I agree. Maybe not this stage, but another one.
I'm feeling so relieved. That was my first time in the face-off. Let it be the last time I am pursuing this competition. I want to go all the way. I can't feel.
Third base.
My heart is pumping so fast.
James, Ophelia, Eve, Hannah, you're our final four. Well
Oh,
done.
top four, girly wigs. Top four. I've got some thoughts. Well, my lovelies, another one bites the charcuterie board, don't they? This was quite an interesting episode, and I feel like this is the one that's really changed the trajectory of the competition, because in the last few challenges, there was so little between the critiques of each look that it kind of gives you that vibe of like, well, they're all really good now, so what are we going to see next week? Where are they going to find fault? A real shame that just that one single rhinestone stood between Bernie and staying in the competition. Well, we don't know that for sure, actually. That might not have been the case, but I feel like it might have been. Oh, it's all getting very intense here in the studio today for Glow Up, girly wigs! Let me know what you think about what we've seen in today's episode in the comments box below, because I'm loving it. I don't know how much of it you're going to be able to see on YouTube, because I'm probably going to have to blur a lot. And with that, my lovelies, it's time for the Patreons. You can see yourself scrolling past on the screen screen right here. I also want to say a massive hello and welcome to the brand new Patreon supporting this Chanel, my lovelies. A huge hello to Rhino Bum, Bearer, Herman Dinnerberg, Maria Tors, Diane Otterday, Box of Frogs, Special Case Kate, Dracky Heron, Rotorius 2K, Elise Rupert, Radhika Madala, Gamma 31, Melanie Walsh, Scald, Rockstar 1032, Ban Diglet, Samael, and Michael Milligan. Thank you so much for supporting this Chanel, my lovelies. And if you wish to provide a little bit of extra support and get access to a couple of extra bits and bobs, check the description box below for my Patreon link. Once again, I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreons: Jojo, Orkos Emoji, Ari Adia X, Becky Johnson, Cameron Pittman, Shell Herman, ContraPoints, Finch Dunham, James A. Zengirl, Jenny Wood, Leanne Jones, Lenore, Les Banana, Mo Sherman, Morgan Lethay, Miss Kiss, Paula Rivera, Radhika Madala, Samael, Skydorim, Stefutek, and TNS Mum. And with that, my lovelies, I'll see you in the next one. Yeah.